Yeah, I'd like to actually get some standing. So apparently we never actually had a runner today. I was wondering why we weren't really seeing somebody that we didn't know come up and handing us lists. It was always like Megan
I was trying to
Holland
figure out why.
stuff.
Because I mean, I knew we were supposed to have a runner.
Yeah.
I was wondering why we never had a runner. You know.
Yeah. Usually we have somebody to bring us some info.
So we've got some Magic the Gathering going on.
All right, we have David on the right. We haven't actually gotten his last name yet, but looks like this game is already off to a fast start for Gerry, who's got a turn 2 Squadron Hawk. And David just has a forest and a mountain at the moment. David looks a little cold wearing his coat. I'm just saying. So Gerry goes with a preordain on what I believe is turn 3, which
lots
makes
of
sense.
room up in those sleeves, you know, for like a.
He's just gonna drop an ace onto the table.
Like,
So swing with a Squadron Hawk, and how did he just play a Squadron Hawk with the 1 mana?
No, he tapped 2.
There's 2 taps, but he played a preordain.
Oh, I think he might have just fetched.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Oh, there's a planes. I didn't see it. Yeah. So he's got another Squadron Hawk there, and Gerry with an aggressive start. David looks to have played a Harrow.
Yeah. Unless he decided to
Yeah.
get in one of his lands and start searching through his deck for more lands.
Seems like whatever he played, he got a Harrow effect out of it. So. Gerry's got the Jace.
He's like, I can
like,
tap my Hawks all day.
Yeah. Swing with some Hawks, play a Jace, I'll look at some cards.
David Herzberg.
Okay, we now know his last name. That's good. So it's David Herzberg.
Hasn't really done much of anything.
No, I mean he could play a Koth here. Not that that would actually be. I mean he could play a Koth and then swing with a mountain. But that's.
Well, he just drew a Primeval Titan.
I don't expect him to actually be playing Koth here. So there's an Acidic Slime. He's gonna take out one of Gerry's lands. It's like I guess one of your blue-white lands. I didn't actually see. I don't see anything in Gerry's graveyard.
Legacy Challenge players, your pairings are now being
I don't know what.
He hit something.
Legacy Challenge, your players.
David will hit a land next turn or not, but he's got a Primeval Titan in his hand.
So it looks like David's playing a pretty stock list of Valakut. He's got the Green Sun Zenith in there, with one Oracle of Moldiah, one Thrun main deck. He's got 2 Avengers of Zendikar and 4 Primeval Titans, surprise.
A lot of interesting one-ofs there. One Acidic Slime, one Thrun, one Oracle. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, but he's got 3 Green Sun Zenith, so that's where he's.
Oh, there we go.
That's what he's doing there.
Yeah, he can totally afford the one-ofs.
He's got 2 main deck Slag Storms.
$10 draft, number 5. Please report to the sign event stage. If you have signed up for $10 draft, number 5, please report to the sign event stage.
So meanwhile, Gerry preordained, played a mountain, then brainstormed with Jace.
Gotta love those lands.
He looks to be maybe thinking about.
Jeff there is waving his hand.
I don't know if he's holding those Hawks back to take out the Acidic Slime, or if he may be just holding one back to protect Jace. No, he's swinging it with both. No, he's like,
holding none back.
Says go ahead, hit Jace down to 1 if you'd like, or I'll bolt it. That'll work too. So he had a plan for that Acidic Slime all along. So he passes his turn. David untaps, draws his card.
Most likely going to see. Well, I mean,
assuming he has a land, he
and he does.
Yeah, so he's got a
running
mountain
it right out there.
Mountain. Primeval Titan says, "Can you counter it?" No.
Resolves. There we go.
I can't believe it resolved.
I know, right? So there's up 2 Valakuts naturally.
Yeah, and he's got 4 mountains on the board right now. So.
Any sort of, you know,
He's got
or...
one in hand. He's got a mountain in hand right now.
Okay.
At least I saw one that was in front of his hand.
Plays that mountain, plays any sort of a harrow effect, and it's on like Donkey Kong.
I don't even know if Donkey Kong has anything to do with it.
I don't even.
Jerry says, "I'm going to brainstorm." He sees what looks like Stoneforge Mystic, Arid Mesa, and I think a Colonnade or another land. Jerry's got to look out now using fetch lands because with Primeval Titan and 2 Valakuts on board, he could really he could just end up killing himself. Yeah, I mean,
could just die.
He's on 18 right now, so all it takes is him to drop that mountain and that Primeval Titan to attack.
Yeah.
And that's it. So actually the fetch lands don't matter, but there you go. So Gerry plays Day of Judgment to wipe the board after attacking with some Squadron Hawks. And David plays a Terramorphic Expanse and looks to pass a turn. Gerry now goes to 17, cracking his Arid Mesa. Now we had Gerry in the booth earlier, but we actually haven't seen him playing all day. As opposed to the San Jose Open Series, we saw him several times get covered because he made top 8 of the. I think he made top 8 of the Legacy portion. So I was like, we got to see him during the Swiss rounds, and then of course I think we saw him in the standard rounds, standard Swiss as well. So.
Well, this day is far from over. So.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying this is the first time.
10 rounds of standard tonight. It's exciting.
It's the first time we've seen Gerry all day. That's what I'm saying.
No, we saw him earlier. He was in the booth. Remember?
Well, I said besides in the booth. Can't talk. So all right. So Gerry goes with looks like a Gideon. I was going to say that looks like that. That's where he was headed.
And
looks like he played a Colonnade and then played a Gideon.
Yep. And we're getting mountain number 5. So any mountains from now on will be dealing damage. You know, ever since playing with the unhinged cards, I can never say the words deal or damage without like looking around for someone to go, gotcha. Do you remember that card?
I remember the concept of the card.
The gotcha.
Uh-oh.
So we were playing.
It looks like maybe is this going to be a Harrow?
Harrow, looking like it.
It says, all right, go ahead, Harrow.
Wait.
Well, it looked like.
Maybe it's Cultivate because he didn't sack a land.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be Cultivate, yeah. And I just saw the 3 mana and card go to the bin, like, couldn't see what it was.
Right.
So, looks like he took out Jace with that mountain. He put a mountain into play and put a mountain into his hand. And I know he has at least another mountain in his hand. Pretty sure. Oh, and there's a Terramorphic Expanse. Look, he must have 3 mountains in his hand.
Jeez Louise.
He's got 2 Valakuts in play. So that represents 18 triggers just based on what's in his hand. Gerry, you need to win fast, brother.
He needs to do something.
He can swing for 10 right now. But that's not enough.
Right.
And unfortunately, Colonnade.
If he had the bolt.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Unfortunately, Colonnade doesn't produce red mana, and if Gerry doesn't have another like red land, then.
Okay, we got
so he plays Jace.
Probably.
He's fate sealing. Okay.
Oh, he fate sealed. All right.
Yeah. So Gideon attacks. I guess he's keeping Jace out of range.
Does he run Tectonic? Which I imagine he does, right?
Who, Gerry? This is what Gerard was saying. Like, they don't play Tectonic Edge.
No Tectonic Edge. Wow. Why?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why Valakut is so well positioned right now, because
People aren't playing Spreading Seas or Tectonic
when you're
Edge.
playing blue and white,
There's no Spreading Seas in
nothing
the,
costs. Not even running White Suns. It's not like anything costs triple
Right.
white or triple blue. Like,
Not even.
why wouldn't you run Tectonic Edge? I don't know. I mean, like, at least 2. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure. You're good. I didn't know he was going to take all of them.
there was only like 5 there.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody just came up and stole all of our shots.
Standard
Yeah.
box number 3. Standard box number 3. Please report to the side events area. Where my friend Judge Jeff is going to get you started. Once again, that is standard box number 3.
When will he pick
All
them
right.
up?
So we've got Adam Prozac joining us in the booth.
What's up, boys and girls? What we got here?
David Herzberg playing Valakut, looking like he's
Searching
in a
up a
very.
Titan, searching up some mountains.
He looks like he's in a very good position right now.
Well, he's going to search up a Titan, search up 2 mountains,
Titan.
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
where's the
searched for
Titan?
the lands instead of
I
not
know,
the
right?
Titan yet.
Oh, Green Sun
Okay,
Zenith?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
It almost
so
didn't
Adam,
make sense.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Green Sun Zenith for 2 mountains, that's
Yeah,
good.
like, well, that's an interesting play. Adam, what were you playing today, Rug?
Yeah, living
How'd
the
you
rug
do?
life, not too well.
No.
I went 2 and 2.
Didn't treat you well today. Were you playing? Did you make any changes? Like any significant changes?
I mean, mostly cosmetic change. Most of the deck was
change the
is locked
sleeves.
in. I use my own
right?
cards.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Foils instead of non-foils.
Yeah.
Cosmetic.
foils instead of betas, yeah. I played 2 tumble magnets just to help combat the swords and
swords,
stuff. And also I played Precursor Golem
Okay.
as one of my big creatures of choice.
I heard somebody playing. Somebody played Mark of Mutiny on a Precursor Golem.
Interesting. I had
Took all 3.
yeah.
Swing.
I had the potential
Wow.
to both. I had a twisted image in my deck.
Oh wow. Okay.
So for you
So you're like for
block constructed people,
Right. you
that's like
play
one of the
that for-
defining plays
right.
of block constructed.
Right, you hit the Precursor Golem, draw 3.
Yeah, right. And from the sideboard, I also had Nature's Claim for the
Okay.
game 12.
Oh, that's good, yeah. It's funny, like, the more people play Precursor Golem, it's kind of like people find more cards that are just going to give them the benefit. Like,
Right.
Mark of Mutiny is now really good, or
Mobility is really strong anyway.
that's
I
really
think
funny. Yeah, I mean,
I
is.
think
It's
more decks should be playing Market Mutiny than currently are.
It's funny to steal a Precursor Golem, though, with a Mark of Mutiny, though.
Yeah.
I mean, just to have.
I mean, stealing my other big creature, Inferno Titan,
yeah,
also kills me.
right.
What do we got? We got some summoning traps.
Yeah.
The Thrun.
Yeah, he's got a main deck.
Oh,
Thrun,
I guess
and,
we have deck lists. Wow,
we
that's,
do.
That's exciting. He was thinking about Koth of the Hammer, but he decided against it. Okay, so the card he's siding in is Gaia's Revenge, most likely.
Yeah.
Does he have Acidic Slime main? Good.
He's got
That's
one
good.
main, yeah.
Does he have Lightning Bolt main? That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the type of Valakut list that I definitely like. I wouldn't mind Lotus Cobra in the deck, but can't get everything in.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Unless
don't
you're
like-
J-Way. Right?
Yeah.
James
You're
Wan.
just gonna play them all. I don't like the 2 overgrown battlements, but
Yeah, it
I've
looks
never
like-
cast a Primeval Titan in my life, so what do I know?
Neither have I, actually.
If you think about cards you just never cast, so like
Yeah.
there's some like important ones.
Yeah. I have them, just don't play
Yeah,
them.
I don't have them.
I had 4, but I decided to trade away 2 a couple weeks ago when I realized I'm not playing with these. Why do I have
Yeah.
these? So, Gerry on the play.
And Jerry's playing the red, white, blue deck.
Yeah, like the Cargo with red, basically.
Turning Spark Mage and Lightning Bolts.
Right.
I saw him playing a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it seems like Gerry, Ben Hayes, and Drew Levin are playing similar lists, or maybe the same exact list.
Would make sense.
Drew Levin was doing pretty well until we got him in a feature match and he lost. You know, seems like feature matches are bad luck for whoever it is we're excited to see.
Yeah, we're like, oh, let's see this person lose.
Let's get John Medina in here. Oh, he lost. Oh, let's get Drew Levin in here. Oh, he lost. Now we're like, oh, cool, Gerry T. And
Medina
he just lost game 1.
Brutal play under the cameras. He had a Inferno Titan, and his opponent played a Contagion class from -1/-1 to.
Okay.
But Medina pretty much had the game under control, like he was just going to kill him with the Titan.
Pretty much could have just swung the next turn and won.
But he decided, because he wanted to make sure like his opponent couldn't do anything crazy, so he played Destructive Force. And it killed his own Titan. He didn't even realize it until like he played it.
That's insane.
He set it down next to the Titan and looked down. And
it's like, oh, brutal.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
These things happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away for 2 seconds.
Okay.
You can slide into my seat here so
sure.
you're closer to the mic. I'll be back with you.
So it looks like Herzberg may have mulliganed.
There we go. I'll be back.
Yeah. I hate the shuffling phase. It takes so long.
Yeah. Did he mulligan to 5? I think he did. I see 5. It looks like 5, yeah.
Yeah, that's 5. Maybe that's why it took so long.
Yeah. So Gerry looks like he fetched and then preordained.
Yeah.
Gerry saw preordain and something else. I didn't catch it. Well, that's what I thought it may have been.
Yeah.
Looks like
Shipped them both to the bottom.
Put him on the bottom, yeah.
Maybe he has a better curve.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I know he's got a couple lands
sort of
and
creature.
Jace. Yeah, he's got some lands. He's got a Jace. Yeah, there's the
Mystic, and that's gonna be brutal. Like you're gonna get the the green black sword, and
now maybe
looks like
Call Me Heart Expedition.
Right. And Dave's hand. I thought I saw an Explore. I definitely saw a mountain. But it's not going to be too long until David is just playing off the top without Titan mana, and that's just the worst place to be in. Like the biggest part about the sword
is the discard right here, and then it's. I mean, I don't know. They're both pretty significant. The fact that Gerry can now.
Well, if you just got to untap lands turn after turn, it wouldn't be that brutal. Because eventually you could just like get up to your 6 or your 9 or whatever you're trying to get to. So at least he's going to have Titan mana.
Yeah,
because he has 4 lands in play, an Expedition to get him 6. Because he can
exploring. Yeah. He's got the Evolving Wilds, that's what it is.
Yeah, so that's an Evolving Wilds.
Right, Evolving Wilds put the 3rd counter on the Call Me Heart Expedition and then grab some more land. So he's in decent shape right now. Gerry, though,
for having 5 cards.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
About as good as you could ask for.
Right. So does Gerry equip here? He's got Spell Pierce
I believe
in his hand, by the way.
Regardless.
Yeah, it seems like that's right. Equip, swing in. You can untap those lands.
The only reason you wouldn't is if you're worried about like a lightning bolt. But.
Yeah. So he untapped everything. I think people have been doing that. Like, oops, the Stoneforge Mystic shouldn't be untapped.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you go. So he equips, swings in, connects, untaps his lands. Did Herzberg discard? I hope.
Yeah, he discarded a card. I wasn't able to see it.
Okay. And then then he plays a Jace and brainstorms. And while he's brainstorming, Herzberg's like, I'm gonna just get some lands.
I'm going to Primeval Titan you.
Yeah.
While you're going to brainstorm.
I'm gonna search for something with Evolving Wilds, and then I'm gonna sacrifice the Call Me Heart Expedition. So he gets 3 mountains. 1 off the Evolving Wilds, 2 off the...
That's an interesting play. Maybe he's just going for the manual Valakut here.
He's got 4 mountains in a Valakut right now.
Right.
And a forest.
Oh, even if he doesn't have a Titan, I would say like the live draws off the top are just, unless he has a forest in his hand.
Yeah,
Right?
there it is. There's a forest, and he's
Found
got
it.
6. So, he's got 7 for Green
No,
Sun.
no, that's
Zenith.
Green Sun Zenith. So
Yeah.
that's gonna get the sword with acidic slime.
Well, he tapped 7 there, right?
No, that looks like.
I think he tapped 7 to get.
No, that's 7.
Yeah, so
okay.
he's getting a Primeval Titan and then getting.
That's probably,
Now
yeah.
he's gonna get lands. He somehow has a habit of grabbing the lands before
For-
his
yeah.
Titan. After he's like, oh, I'm gonna Green Sun Zenith.
He should definitely get a second mountain here.
You'd think so. Yeah, there he
Yeah.
is. Okay.
He can't afford to sit around and. Yeah,
So he
that's absolutely the correct play.
takes out the creature. Yeah.
Look like Jerry's got a Dispel in his hand. Just do Gideon.
He's got Scalding Tarn, Spell Pierce, Gideon.
There's a Dispel and a basic island. Not sure what else. There's one more card in his hand.
Funny the one Dispel in his sideboard.
He's telling me there's a Preordain. Might
Okay.
be rocking that right now.
Looks like it. Yeah.
It's an interesting play.
Right, well,
Let's see what kind of counter spells he has.
he obviously doesn't want that Primeval Titan
Oh, he
to
has 4
attack.
flash freeze.
Yeah. So
That he's
there's a
trying to
mana
get
leak.
to.
He
also
just
drew Day of
brainstormed.
Judgment.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll help quite a bit. Pretty
Yeah,
much
he-
exactly what he wanted. Now he's just got to figure out what to put back. Not so bad. He's like, yeah, I'm in a Day of Judgment, so
And that puts him out of danger range, basically.
Yeah.
He might have needed to. He might have needed to Jason to both Day of Judgment and Brainstorm there. I'm not sure though.
what do you mean, Jason to
Brainstorm into both the second planes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because I don't think he had the second planes.
He had, I don't know what he had, but I know obviously he's got it there. So
He's got,
plays,
he has them both now.
Yeah, he plays Day of Judgment and clears the board. So Herzberg has Explore, and that's what he just played.
He's got 2 mana we haven't seen.
Yeah, 2
that
cards
he-
in his hand. That
Just the 2 cards he
yeah,
just drew.
Apparently non-lands, I would assume.
Yeah, a mountain would have been very important there. Just
Gerry.
to kill off Jace or whatever.
Yeah. So Jerry's
Now
got
Jerry's
another
in the
day.
driver's seat for sure.
Right.
I wonder what the 2 cards in David's hands could be right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious myself.
They're
He played
not
an
land, they're
Explorer.
not ramp spells.
Yeah.
Are they? I mean, if one's a double green card, then he would have played it. If they're both double green cards, he would have played one of them.
And I like 20-ounce bottled sodas as much as anyone else, but not when they're $3.30 every
For
time.
real.
So,
All right, so Gerry plays a Colonnade, plays a Gideon, +2s him and passes a turn. David now with
Oh, man, I don't like that play from David. He had a lightning bolt that he drew off the
is that-
Explorer and
okay,
let Jerry brainstorm an additional time.
oh wow.
And now he's hard casting Summoning Trap. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I couldn't. Oh, it was the
found
final
it.
card, but
Missed that
Gerry
one.
has Day of Judgment. Although, I mean, these mountains are gonna hurt.
Well, I don't know if you get mountains here because you can only get 2 of them. You at least get 1 Valakut. Because 1 Valakut,
Okay.
1 mountain is the same as 2 mountains.
Yeah.
And I think you just go get 2 Valakuts just to make every mountain you have good. Because 6 damage doesn't kill anything right now.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
This makes like Cultivate lethal. Or Harrow lethal, you know. Makes a whole host of spells lethal.
Yeah.
Wonder what
that's,
kind of
Gerry doesn't have anything to take out Valakutes or anything. No Spreading Seas, no Tectonic Edge.
right. Yeah, it's 3 Cultivates and 3 Harrows, but Jay has the Dispel, so Harrow's no good. But he also has a little bit of time.
I looked away for a second. What the heck happened to the Gideon? He
That's a
just
good question.
put it in
Oh,
the bin.
the last card in his hand was a mountain.
Oh, that's what it was.
Because
Okay.
there's now 7 mountains in play.
Yeah, good call. So the mountain took out the Gideon.
That was nice. That was one of the cards in David's hand
So
earlier.
he's out of cards right now. I think he's
He is,
playing off
yeah,
the top.
he is.
But
He is
playing off
hellbent.
the top into yeah, he's hellbent on drawing mountains now.
No, but that was a good play by David, actually holding the mountain, because when he had the Valakut, he had one Valakut only. He waited until he explored, drew a Summoning Trap.
Yeah.
So his 2 cards ended up actually being Summoning Trap and Mountain.
Yeah.
So he was going to wait to Summoning Trap into a Primeval Titan so that his Mountain did
Yeah, that
9
makes
instead
sense.
of 3.
He had
that
a good
was a
plan.
good play.
Yeah.
He may have
there's
made
the,
too far behind here, but
It's a day of judgment for the Primeval Titan.
he's still drawing live to like Hero, and any Primeval Titan or Green Sun Zenith. But he doesn't have a ton of time.
So Gerry activates and equips the Colonnade. Swings in, is able to untap his lands and get whatever was in Herzberg's hand out.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but taps 4, drops a Jace. Jace, he's trying to decide. Looks like he wants to start right on Face Seal, which makes sense with
Yeah, you're trying to dodge a lot of cards.
Says, looks like he's going to leave it. I didn't see what it was, but it looks like he's going to leave it.
I mean, I think if you're Gerry here, you leave anything that you
Anything
can
that's not
dispel.
Yeah, that's a good call. So,
Thrun. Yeah.
yeah.
This is what I can't stand Thrun in the Valakut decks. I don't think anybody has to play anything special for him, and he doesn't contribute to the deck's general game plan. I'm not a big Thrun fan.
He Fate Seals again, activates again, equips again, plays another land. Probably, yeah, I was going to say cracks it to get something so that he can untap it. Gets
That's
a
pretty-
plains.
That's
Yeah, it's
pretty
nice.
cool.
I love that with the. I love
think
playing a
about that.
colonnade and then swinging and I get the colonnade untapped. But yeah, that
So that's one draw, and I think Gerry kept.
so Thrun in. Gerry's basically like fine. So the double Fate Seal. Oh, okay. So he drew a lightning bolt. He had double Fate Seal. Thrun took him back down to 3, and then
Right.
Herzberg bolted him out. But I think Gerry got.
Well,
that
Gerry
one.
just let him have the bolt.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. He's just
he
like,
knew the card he needed to protect was his Colonnade.
exactly. So pretty good.
Good game. That was a good fight from David on a Boulder 5.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Yeah, it was.
of times, like, Boulder 5, like, you end up one card short a lot or whatever, but if he had just, like, if he had ran good, basically, like, that game was easily his.
Yeah.
I see a lot of players get discouraged on a Boulder 5.
Yeah.
It's like,
mean,
I
it's-
can't win, blah, 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 blah.
It is a
And
little discouraging, Like.
It is, but, like, it's
but
not...
you can obviously.
Yeah, it's
here's
not that
an
big of a
example
deal,
somebody
like-
almost.
Gerry had a very good draw.
Mm-hmm.
David's draw was, like, decent. And David was absolutely in that game. Oh, yeah. What's the general consensus on the Gerry deck so far? Is this the first feature you've done
well,
with
we
it?
watched. This is the second one. The first one was Drew Levin, and he didn't
Okay.
do too well. He lost. He
Okay.
0-2 to Ben Weinberg playing like a rug
Yeah.
list with precursor golems. So it wasn't very impressive. Now Gerry actually seems to be doing more with it. He did have a good draw. So,
Yeah, he's been drawing nice mix of lands and spells.
Jerry's given us a better showcase of the
yeah.
actual deck. So
Makes sense.
and I'm not. That's no judgment of Drew.
Drew,
It's
yeah,
just we didn't get to see much out of Drew. So for those of you just joining us, this is Joey Pasco with SCG Live, bringing you live coverage of the Washington D.C. Standard Open Series. I'm here with Big Head Joe Panuska, who just came back, and Adam Prozac in the booth. We're watching round 6. The matchup between Gerry Thompson with a Call Go splashing red deck versus David Herzberg on the right, playing a pretty classic Valakut list. A few number tweaks here and there. He's got like a main deck Thrun and some Green Sun Zeniths, but essentially he's playing Valakut. We saw Herzberg win game 1 in the typical Valakut fashion, taking Gerry from like I think 17 to 0 in like one turn.
Yeah.
And game 2, Herzberg mulliganed to 5, and Gerry was able to capitalize on that, despite Herzberg kind of clawing his way back into the game. But Gerry managed to keep David playing off the top of his deck, and in the meantime playing Jace with the Fate Seal to know what exactly was coming up off the top of the deck too. So,
Right.
and Gerry managed to swing in a couple
David definitely
times,
had some live draws at the end.
Yeah.
But the Fate Seal on with Jace ensured that it was unlikely to happen.
Right.
He had to go 2 cards in a row.
Yeah. So Gerry won last game on the back of Colonnade equipped with Sword of Feast and Famine.
I'm actually interested to see like how Gerry likes his Valakut matchup. Like generally, I've noticed that like if I want a good Valakut matchup, I have to try. You have to play your Tectonic Hit, you have
Right.
to play your Spreading Seas, you have to, I had Cross Titan for the longest time, even though it was terrible in every non-Valakut matchup.
Yeah, it's just the fact that I just think the Tectonic Edge, it has so many targets, it's worth playing, just in general. I mean, I guess unless you really need to stretch your mana base that much.
And this deck mana is stretched. But
Yeah, and that's
is
what it
3
is.
colors, like, based off of...
But
Like, I don't have any colorless producing lands in Rug, and I still get, color screwed from time to time. Like,
yeah.
Judge Eric Brown, that's a main stage, please, Eric Brown.
Looks like we got another mulligan from David again.
Well, he knows that he can get back into the game.
Right.
This one's a mulligan to 5 again.
Oh my gosh.
Gerry mulligan to 6.
Did he? I didn't see
Yeah.
that. Okay. So, David on
This
the play
doesn't look
plays
like
a
a good
mountain.
hand at all from David, though.
I see Explorer
nice.
and a Terramorphic Expanse.
He just drew that terrible thing.
Yeah.
I think that's his second land. One thing about the Valkyrie deck, a lot of the ramp spells like assume you have more lands in hand.
Yeah.
You only, but like Expedition is terrible without extra lands. It's not a very good deck at being mana screwed.
Yeah.
Right.
And he just
drew
got
Expedition,
right? So
right
he's
on
gonna-
cue.
Right. He's got an Explorer in hand, but it's not going to do him very good if he doesn't have any other lands to play. But Spell Pierce for the Expedition from Gerry.
Spell Pierce the Expedition because he didn't know.
No, he doesn't. Right. He has no idea.
Had missed a land drop until right there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's also one of the ways if he does draw lands that it gets him back in the game.
So there's another Expedition and a mana leak for that one. So Gerry is keeping him off his acceleration, and David's deck is keeping him off his land drops. So
Deadly combination.
right on. Gerry with the
Aww.
Caw, and he'll search and probably say go. Love those unhinged lands. Now,
I know.
Unglued.
unglued lands. Yeah, it's
I
funny
play
because
unhinged lands.
I love unhinged lands, but like I'm seeing more and more unglued lands, and I'm like, wow, I really like those too.
They're different.
Yeah,
I've always liked those. This is so great.
I need to get some unglued islands. I have like 25 unhinged islands, but anyway, so
Is he gonna Spell Pierce to keep him from drawing cards?
yeah.
Sure
This
is.
is
There
Spell
we go.
Piercer Explorer. So
Kick a man while he's down.
Gerry plays a Squadron Hawk, grabs some more, passes a turn. David tries to explore because he does not hit a land drop again.
Oh dear.
Gerry Spell
I
Pierces
think
the
that's
Explorer.
it. I think that Gerry needed that 4th land.
Gerry
Because,
plays his 4th land.
Judge Jeff, two
Jace.
seconds, very please.
Is he-
David might
is he
not
gonna
draw
Fate
another
Seal?
land.
My goodness.
Does he Fate Seal, keep him off land? Is that land?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's a
Cultivate.
cultivate.
Okay. He says, go ahead, keep your Cultivate. Good luck casting it.
But he does have another Explorer, I think.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
have
there
a
we go,
live
so-
draw. Yes.
Right, there we go. So he says, fine, go ahead.
After, oh,
And
yeah.
he
Mountain,
draws a
okay.
land.
Like a miser.
There are 2 flash freezes in Gerry's hand.
Is there any reason why he wouldn't bolt the Jace right there? Oh, the Jace is a 5. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yep. Okay, that's a very
That's
good
one
reason.
reason.
Very good reason. Okay, good.
So I think he's done on the mana screw plan.
Yeah, well, he did pretty good. I mean, it got him.
Yeah, he brainstormed and then hawked for basically the actual ancestral recall.
It's crazy how fast this deck can catch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he was stuck on 2 lands for like 3 turns, and now he's about to drop his 5th land.
Yeah.
That's a draw. Yeah, he's still in like not good shape.
Where is the land that didn't he just play a cultivate?
He got flash freeze.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I didn't actually see the flash freeze either.
Yeah.
Gerry is just playing super
yeah,
fast over
yeah.
here. Like he's just.
I wonder if they're on time
It's
constraints.
like I don't need this day of judgment right now.
Well, he's gonna put a hawk back.
Yeah, I mean it makes
So
sense.
he can
Hold
get
the
the
day
free
of
card.
judgment for the moment. So there he's going to get the sword, and he can cast the sword if he wanted, but can't equip it right now.
I don't think that's the play.
I don't think so either. But I'm saying if he wanted to cast it, he has the mana. But I don't think that's
Because think about
That's
he's
likely.
just getting feast and famine.
in for 2.
You could consider body in mind because like if 2 hits basically kills the Valakut player more often than not.
I was thinking like I've heard a lot of that, like milling the mountains out of their deck.
Yes,
So here comes a acidic slime from David.
that's an interesting one because you know he has the sword in hand looming.
Yeah.
Huh.
So he shoots down the glacial fortress,
Okay.
which yeah. So Gerry says that's fine. Shoot my glacial fortress. All right, he fetches with the Scalding Tarn.
He's just right here he's just allowing like the free activation of feast and famine. And like once you get it in play, it effectively costs Gerry nothing this turn.
Right.
It's like one of those like treachery or time spiral type cards.
So yeah, I wondered if that's what he was
one of
going
those
to do.
really fair Urza block cards.
So he casts the sword, equips it to the Mystic, swings in. It's pro-green, so he can't block any of those guys. Now he untaps all of his lands. Probably going to play a Gideon here, maybe. He Fate Seals. And
Even if he had a get in, I wouldn't play it here.
No, okay. I was just thinking he's got the 5 mana, and unless he's got a flash freeze in hand
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Never mind. Hold up on that Gideon there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had the flash freeze. So yeah, he's going to preordain, bottom them, draw a
He's
card.
just gonna try and find a couple more counter spells.
Yeah, basically. He's got plays a fetch land, passes the turn. Herzberg now off the top gets a mountain. Herzberg has, what, 1 card in hand, I think? Because he just had a
Probably.
discard.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
I mean, he's got to cast whatever
This
it
is,
is, right?
Gerry, what did he just draw? Another preordain? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. So,
Oh, maybe it's a summoning trap
could be, yeah.
from David.
Right. I was
I
thinking
can't think
that
of
too.
another card
But
that
he's going to lose it if he, unless he
Well, no,
casts
he's gonna,
it. Right,
he's
that's what I
gonna
mean. He has to
instant
cast it.
speed it.
But what does he have that can block any of those guys?
Yeah,
know what I
just
mean?
that. I mean, it's gonna get flash freeze regardless.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Gerry is not messing around.
Yeah, Jerry's just playing super fast, so he just
Okay.
preordained too. So here comes the swing, and I don't think it was a summoning trap.
Nope.
Apparently not.
I wonder what it was.
Jerry had double flash freeze.
It was
yeah.
a summoning trap.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, at least try.
Yeah, I know. Like, couldn't he have summoning trapped into another acidic slime? If I don't know if he sided him in, but he could have summoning trapped into another acidic slime, hit the sword, and
You know,